The question of how the universe was created is one that has puzzled philosophers and scientists for centuries. The Big Bang theory is the most widely accepted explanation for the origin of the universe, but it does not explain everything. One of the biggest mysteries is how the universe could have come from nothing. The Big Bang theory states that the universe began about 13.8 billion years ago as a very hot, dense point of energy. This point then expanded and cooled, eventually forming the stars, galaxies, and planets that we see today. But what caused the Big Bang to happen in the first place? And where did all the matter and energy in the universe come from? These are questions that the Big Bang theory cannot answer. One possible explanation for the origin of the universe is that it came from nothing. This idea is known as quantum fluctuation. Quantum fluctuation is a process by which particles and antiparticles can spontaneously appear out of empty space. These particles then quickly annihilate each other, but for a brief moment, they can exist as real particles. It is possible that the universe began as a quantum fluctuation. In this scenario, a tiny amount of matter and antimatter appeared out of empty space. However, for some reason, there was a slight imbalance in the amount of matter and antimatter. This imbalance caused more matter to survive than antimatter, and this matter eventually formed the stars, galaxies, and planets that we see today. The idea that the universe came from nothing is a radical one, but it is supported by some evidence. For example, scientists have observed that the universe is expanding. This expansion suggests that the universe had a beginning, and that it was once smaller and denser than it is today. The idea that the universe came from nothing is also supported by some philosophical arguments. For example, some philosophers argue that the universe cannot have come from something, because then there would have to be something that existed before the universe. But if there was something that existed before the universe, then it would not be the universe. The idea that the universe came from nothing is a fascinating one, and it is one that is still being debated by scientists and philosophers. It is a question that may never be fully answered, but it is a question that is worth asking.